Well, that was funny. I tell you how. It becomes sort of a train now with some quad bikes. Some very slow quad bikes. And I'm getting hot. I've got to wait for them to get up the top now because I need to get up there. I want to get up there in one go. I've got 1.3 miles to go. Right. So it's a standy uppy job. Come on, sweetheart. Well done, bike. Tell you what, sure-footed this thing. Sure-footed. Pardon me. That was the most mental ride into any place I've ever been. Oh God. I can't believe that Karen got here. I've been through sand, riverbeds, took a wrong turn, had to overtake some quad bikes. And I'm hoping that Karen got that message and she'll be there when we get there. I know she's here. Well, there's Inkila Lodge. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Whoop. Yay! End route. Thank God for that. Hello, Karen.
Hello, Karen.
Mel? That's
Scooby-Doo!
Fantastic. Here we see the archaeologist, Karen Holmes, digging in the filth. Well, this ground's very solid. What you found?
See?
Pebble. Shell.
Shells, yeah.
Someone's been here from Blackpool. There's another one there. That camel at the front's called Leonard.
See?
Simon. Through this doorway. Anything rattling around today? I couldn't really tell yesterday. Thing is, you get yeah, I'll set that back up. You get the thing where it sort of drags you down. Oh, good fun though. And you've got to stay out of the dust, because the dust is essentially just sand. Woo! Whoop, 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 whoop. I just don't particularly want to fall off the edge. First gear. It's funny enough, you know what, it's easier coming up than it is going down. It's what you could do with bars that are, you know, another foot higher. Sometimes the track's really nice and other times it's just really horrible. All this to get some supplies! I forgot how bad this track and narrow was. Tell you what though, these tyres are excellent. What good fun standing up. Let's get over a bit, shall we? Problem is when you get I think it's best to stay over on the right hand side or left hand side if you can, but the bike sort of drags you across. I like the way it says turn right. Compare left. We're going up there. Hi. Oh, yes, yeah, right. Hey. Hope you appreciate I'm doing this all for you guys. Sandy here. That's what we don't like. Oh yeah, this is the bit between the walls. This is the bit I came up yesterday. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, much easier going up than it is coming down. Especially when you don't meet ultra fast quad bikes. Across the wadi. Well, I've got to say, everybody, this bike's fab. You just do a little bit of raised bar, just to be slightly easier when you're standing, but apart from that, you know, it's doing the do. It's doing the job. First gear. Oh damn, we're going to go back into another wadi. Quite interesting if it was it's a back brake on here. Bit of sand. It's more like dust, isn't it? Quad bikers. Right, yep. That's good. Bit of an adverse camber. You can see the road from here now. You can see the main road up there. I think we're through the worst of it. I'll switch you off. But boy, it's good fun. It's good. But I've got to say, I've absolutely fallen in love with this bike, just for its capabilities, even for my meagre ability. Really good. I thought I'd do Paul's thought for the day. Well, I'm following this lorry out to the petrol station. I'm not going to get petrol. I'm actually just going to get some supplies. Problem is, I can't think about saying supplies with that clown that was sent out to the Arctic. Surprise! Anyway, what's my thoughts? Well, it's actually around, it's sort of around your mental health, but it's about recognising, you know, what your mood is during the day. And when you're travelling like this, solo travelling, you know, you're caught in your own thoughts, aren't you? And I said this before about being able to speak to people on your phones and just message people. Getting a message back means something, but it's sometimes knowing that, and I feel this sometimes on this trip, you know, you get up in the morning and you just feel like, oh, I just don't want to do this, I can't be cast to do this anymore. And you realise it's because you're tired, you've not eaten enough, you've not drunk enough, you're dehydrated, and it affects your mood. I'm not saying that's the only thing, obviously, but you know, it's solo travel is, you know, it's such a personal thing, and a thing to, you know, understand how you can cope on your own. You know, I've done it quite a lot over the years, and setting yourself goals in this sort of stuff is important. You know, where to get to, where you want to go to, because it gives you a little bit of purpose, a little bit of meaning. But you get wrapped up in your own thoughts, and if they're bad thoughts, they just compound and compound throughout the day. But try to stop, and if you remember that one thing, say, damn, why do I feel like this? Go and have a coffee, go and have some water, go and stop, you know, just, you know, just, I don't say take your mind off it, it's a daft thing to say, but realise it might be something more fundamental. You know, in this situation, if you're not looking after yourself with your, you know, your food and your liquids and all the rest of it, and your sleep, if you're tired, you won't work properly. Your body and brain won't work properly. You know, all it wants to do is tell you to stop and lie down and go to sleep. So just be careful of that when you're solo travelling. You know, just watch tiredness. I know we see the signs on the roads, and it sort of meant something, but tiredness kills, and it kills in many different ways. So just beware that. That's Paul's thought for the day. You know, let's be safe out there, but just try and recognise in yourself when you're feeling that, when you don't feel quite so good, and what it might just mean. Stop for a meal, get a good meal inside you, get some drink in you, not alcohol, get some liquid in you to rehydrate yourself, and you might find that you'll pull yourself out of a certain funk that you'll be in. But that's Paul's thought for the day. Well, I'm still stuck behind this lorry, which is sort of like a first world problem, isn't it? And this is the thing, when something like that is aggravating you, you need to stop, think about, why is that? That's, you know, just being held up for another minute doesn't matter, does it? Just look around you. You're going slow, just look around you and see what's happening. Right, I'll leave that with you till the next Paul's thought of the day on his solo travels around North Africa. See you later, everybody.